Hey guys, it's Anya, otherwise known as Pink Sweets here on YouTube, and I'm so excited for today's video. So I am doing a collab with my friend Chelsea Murray here on YouTube. We met recently, and she is freaking amazing. We're going to be doing a rainbow look, and we're going to be doing the rainbow look with the Makeup Revolution Tammi palette. This is what it looks like on the outside. I have not used this yet, so this is my first impressions. The unicorn looks the same as the palette on the outside, so now I can toss that to the side. But this palette is absolutely gorgeous. This is the inside. So we decided to do a rainbow look, and I'm really surprised. I've already dropped the brush. I'm not surprised about that, but I'm really surprised because Chelsea had said that she's never done a rainbow look before, and that surprised me because she is so incredibly talented, you guys. You have got to go check out her channel, subscribe, let her know I sent you, show her some love. I'm telling you, you're gonna love her. She has an amazing accent. She's from the UK. She is so sweet and so genuine and so kind and down to earth. And on top of it, she's crazy talented. Like, she does the most amazing, colorful, bold, beautiful eye looks. I'm not even kidding. Like, go check her out. You guys are going to love her. So I am honored to collab with her today, and I'm also honored to call her my new friend. And yeah, so I'm really excited. We're gonna do an eye look with this palette. Like I said, this is the Tammi Makeup Revolution palette. Makeup Revolution has really been doing a lot of collaborations. Just dropped my makeup wipes with people lately, and I think it's great. I think sometimes they do too many in a row because I feel like they don't allow some of the, I don't know, I feel like they don't allow some of the collaborations to shine the way that they should, and give them a little bit more time to, you know, to shine. I don't know how else to say that. Like, they'll put out a collaboration, like a week later they'll put out another one with somebody else, and I would be upset a little bit if, you know, that happened. But so we're gonna go in with I have a new little friend. This is my new little tape dispenser. You guys know, if you've been here for a while, I had a white one, and so it's always rainbow tape. I don't know how I feel about the reflectiveness on camera. Let me know if it bothers you. But the other one was just rainbow stripes. But I really want to, I don't know, I want to use tape today. So that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to look crazy for the first, you know, few minutes of the video. But that's all right. We're going to go in with my MAC paint stick. Probably should have put this on before I put on the tape, but that's okay too. And it was so funny. I was talking with, yes, in the comment section, I was talking with my bestie Allison here on YouTube. I'll link her channel up here. If you're not subscribed, go check her out. But we were talking, and she said if I ever came up with merch, which I haven't even considered, but she said if I did, I should do a shirt that says, that's okay, I can fix it. Because I always say that when I mess things up. So I still don't know what's going on with the autofocus, but I feel like every time I look away, it happens, and then I don't know. Anyhow, so I want to do something different today. I don't know how it's going to work out. If you're seeing this, it probably means that it did work out. But so what I did was I took the shades and I put them kind of, you can see there in the mirror here, because it's just the shade names aren't there. So so I'm gonna go into the shade called Calypso, which is it's a lime greenish yellow shade. If I need to go in with the actual yellow on top of it, I will, but I just want to use this one first. So I'm gonna put this right here. So the only rules are that we have to do a rainbow look. So that is what we're going to do today. And I'm just using this Luxie brush that I got in my BoxyCharm. And I have no idea how this look is going to turn out. I've done rainbow looks before, personally. I've done a lot of them. They're my favorite kind of look to do, which is why I bought this palette. This is actually, fun fact, I don't know if Chelsea knows this even, but this is my first Makeup Revolution eyeshadow palette purchase, I believe, because the only other eyeshadow palette that I own of theirs was a free palette that I got from them for their like 1 million followers on Instagram or something like that. And yeah, that's the only other palette eyeshadow wise I've ever owned by them. I am going to take a little bit of this other yellow. It's a little bit more yellow. That one was more like a lime green. I'm just going to kind of pop that on top of it. I've heard mixed reviews about this palette, but you know, I mean, so far I like it. I like a lot of Makeup Revolution products, so I'm hoping to enjoy this palette because I think it's cool that they have a really affordable brand with a lot of cool products. Some of them are unique to them, and some of them are obviously dupes of like higher end products, but I feel like they always kind of put their own twist on things, so I like that about it. Now I'm going into the red, and that will come all the way out to my tape. But so far, I think this is really pigmented. I'm really excited about another palette that I'm going to be doing a look with, most likely next week, because I have a bunch of collabs this week, and we're also finishing up Blush Tribe week, so don't think I forgot about that. But with, you know, collabs here and there, and Mother's Day weekend and everything, it's just turned into like Blush Tribe month, I guess. Spaced out, or Blush Tribe week spaced out. Okay, so that has worked out really well for what I wanted. And now I'm gonna go into, gosh, there's 3 greens to choose from. I think I'm gonna go into St. Catherine, which is the lighter matte green shade. I'm gonna stick with the same brush because it seems to be working pretty well. And I'm just gonna go right below that yellow. I'm gonna try this. And then I'm gonna go into, oh, golly, I almost dropped the entire palette on the ground. If you're new here, if you're from Chelsea's channel maybe, I drop things a lot. And I mean a lot. So I'm going to put that next to the green. And then once I get the shadows placed, I might try to go in and finesse things. Okay, now I need a purple. I don't know if I want to only do this purple. It's kind of like a wine colored purple, but you know, that works. Okay. I'll mix a little bit of the like violet purple in there, but the violet purple is not a matte, it's a shimmer. Okay. And I haven't done anything to this eye, so that's awesome. What am I thinking? I never do one eye at a time. Oh, Anya. Okay. Let's get this eye caught up. I don't think I've ever used this particular Luxie brush. I always use the other one, but this is like the more angled one, and I really like it. It seems to be working pretty well. And then with blue. Okay. And then the purple. I don't remember who it was, but somebody had said that, and I mean, I watched them, you know, use it, and for them it wasn't very pigmented, but for me it seems to be really pigmented. But I don't know. I say this time and time again, but I really feel like a white base a lot of times makes a difference. And I know that some people don't like to have to use like a specific base if they're doing, you know, a look, but it's just, I think personally, like kind of a fact that like a white base is just going to make colors pop more, just like a black base. And I dropped something else. A black base is also going to make certain kinds of shades pop more. So I don't know, but that's why I like to go in with a white base. Now I'm taking that same eyeshadow base. I'm just kind of cleaning that up. Like I'm not really cutting the crease, but I guess I'm sort of making like a cut so that I can do something else. Okay. That actually worked pretty nicely. This is just a paintbrush that I got on Amazon. I got a set of these Nick Pro brushes. I have no idea how this is going to look until I remove the tape, but I'm hoping for the best. Okay. We'll see how this goes. Okay, now I'm going to take a smaller brush because we're into smaller territory. And I'm going to take the yellow again. And I'm going to put that on the lid. Yeah, see how different that yellow looks when I don't put the lime green with it? I don't know if it'll make a difference. No, now that I've already put that yellow down, it doesn't really do any good to go in with the lime green first, but that's all right. And then I'm going to go back in with the orange. I'm doing the one eye thing again. It's okay. We can do one eye at a time. I know this looks crazy. Believe me. And this is just a Morphe M124. I got it in the James Charles set. James Charles. Ooh, that is some stuff going on there. I don't know if anybody has been following that, but I'm not gonna talk about it really, but it's just a lot of sad stuff going on. I feel like, I'll say this, I am so grateful and so thankful for, wrong color, for our little community that we have here, because I feel like everyone that I know, everyone that I'm friends with here on YouTube, and everyone that I've had the honor of, you know, becoming really good friends with, like, you know, I don't want to start naming names because otherwise I'll forget somebody, but you know, everyone I've collaborated with, my dirty half dozen, and you know, just all of you guys. Like, I feel like we're very lucky because I feel like we are different in that sense that we do not seek out or create drama the way that those before us have. So anyhow, all right, so I'm done with the lid. I'm going to clean up some stuff and I'm going to do my base and then I'll be right back with you guys. Okay, so I'm back. So I used the Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter. I used my Sunset Striptease bronzer from Wet n Wild. I used my Flower Beauty powder, my Wet n Wild stick foundation. From Makeup Revolution, I used this. This is the Peach and Glow palette. And it is like a blush topper, like highlighter duo. It's really beautiful. I love it as a blush, and it adds like more glow to the highlight, although my highlight is toned down today. I'm going to use the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Vice. It's purple. I'm going to do purple in the lower lash line because I feel like out of all of the shades, purple is the least prominent in this look. Ooh, I just got some in my eye. So I really want to like kind of smoke out the lower lash line with a purple. And I like using these as kind of the base. I think this is an interesting rainbow look. I don't think I'd say it's my favorite that I've ever done, but I do think it's cool, and I don't think I've seen one exactly like it, so I'm excited. I'm going to be doing a ton of Pride looks next month, so I got to come up with some new ways to do rainbow because there's only so many ways I feel like you can really do it. So I'm going to go in with the shade, what is it called? Destiny, and it is the Violet Purple Shimmer. And I'm going to put that on over top of that liner. Ooh, keep getting into my eye. So I personally think with a white eyeshadow base that this palette is definitely pigmented. I would have to try it without a white eyeshadow base to see if it's still pigmented, which I'll probably do at some point. I actually have an Ofra eyeshadow base that is, it looks to be like either my skin tone or like more clear, that I would like to use. I'm going to go in with the shade Pink Panther and just kind of put that on top of that a little bit, just to lighten it a little bit. So I'd like to try that eyeshadow base to see how it works, and that is something that I could do. I think I had started telling you about a palette, and then I had gone into the whole Blush Tribe Week thing, but I was trying to say, and if I already said it, just ignore me, but I don't think I finished that train of thought, and that is that I have an eyeshadow palette that I'm really excited to use, and it's probably going to be like next week. All these baby hairs. And I'm really excited about it. It's a very affordable palette, and it is gorgeous, and from what I can tell, I think it's going to be a really good one. So I haven't used it yet, but I definitely, from swatching it and stuff, even though I know swatches are not the end all be all, but I don't know, I just have a good feeling about it, and I'm excited to use it on camera. I mean, or just use it period, because I haven't used it. But you know what I mean. Okay, and I just got mascara on my face. Oh, I got it off in time. So for my lips, I think I want to do something more neutral. Normally I would pair like a crazy lip with a, you know, crazy eye, but I also want to do an inner corner highlight. I have forgotten to do that for like, I don't know, the past couple of looks, So I'm going to go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Glow Kit, and I'm going to take the shade Unicorn, which is like a beautiful glittery pink, and I am going to spray it just because, I don't know, just because I feel like it. And I'm just going to pop that in the inner corner. That's really pretty. I like that. Okay. Kind of makes me want to use a little bit of it on my face as well. Let's do that. I don't feel like my highlight is intense enough. I cannot wait to see what Chelsea is gonna do. Oh yeah, that's better. Because there are so many different ways you can take rainbow, and it excites me that she has never done a rainbow look before because they're so much fun, and I can't wait to see what she does. So I'm going to take the Ofra lip liner in Baby Doll. This was in my mystery box. And line my lips. Because I never know if I should do the whole rainbow on one eye. My favorite way to do a rainbow is half the rainbow on one eye, half on the other. That's one of my favorite ways to do it. And then I'm going to go in with Bel Air from Ofra, which is the liquid lipstick that, I love the way they smell. They smell like coconut cream pie. I like coconut whipped cream. And it's kind of a very light peachy nude. This is normally not my type of nude shade, but I'm also going to go over top of that once it dries with A Moment from, is that what it's called? The Most, not A Moment. That's the other one. Or no, that's an eyeshadow color. I don't know. From Dosa Colors, the Desi and Katie collection. I'm going to go in with The Most. And I'm also going to take that. This is my MAC Fix Plus Gold Light, which I've used. Once it settles down, I've used it to like about here. So it's like half empty. So I'm going to have to order a new one. And this is the Ofra Makeup Fixer. Oh, that's powerful. Because the MAC Fix Plus is, even though it's called Fix Plus, I mean, and it can be a setting spray, but I look at MAC Fix Plus as more of something that's going to meld the powders into your skin, not something that's going to actually affect how long your makeup lasts. That's just me personally. So we're going to go in with this gloss. I love gloss. They still have these on Ulta.com. And I actually want to get more because it's my favorite gloss ever. And once it's gone, it's probably going to be gone. And you're going to think I'm crazy. Probably already do. But I'm going to take this off because I'm not a fan of that peachy nude with the rainbow eyes. So I love the gloss, but not the peachy nude. So let me grab something else and I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and I went in with Unicorn Blood from Jeffree Star. And I'm going to take this Milani eyeshadow topper. Now, I don't know if this is okay to do. I've done it before. And I'm just going to take some of the Milani eye topper. And this is in the shade Desert Heat. So it's like a gold. And I'm just going to put that in the center. I don't know how I feel about that. I think that looks okay. Maybe I'll put a little gloss too. Now I feel like I gotta wipe off this applicator because I don't want it to affect the entire lip gloss. There we go. So I think that looks pretty good, better than before. This gloss is just like a clear gloss, but it has like a pinky tint, and it has like green, what happened to my voice there? It has like green and blue and other colors in it of glitter. So one more spritz and we're done. That does not taste good. Whew, I just got it in my mouth. Blah. Okay, so this is the final makeup look. I really like the way that it turned out. I think it's something different for me in terms of rainbow. So let me know what you guys think down below. I love you guys so, so much. Chelsea, thank you so much for doing this collaboration with me. I cannot wait to see your look. As always, while you guys are watching this, I'll be watching her video. So please make sure you go check her out after you watch this video and give her a thumbs up. Let her know I sent you. Show her some love. I know you guys are going to love her. She's so freaking talented. And of course, she'll be linked in the cards and in the description box down below. I love you guys so much. Bye, guys.